fucking melodramatic. Maybe that's just me. I can understand being scared, really scared of shit, especially Lovecraftian horror, but I don't know, it just seems almost overly dramatic. But anyway, a little dash of seasoning. I'm on loan to the Forest Riders in an attempt to help with their troll difficulties. I believe a solution to their problem. At my disposal are a number of potent poisons. The trolls, as you know, are living creatures and therefore must eat. If we combine my poison with their food, well, I'm sure these results will be interesting. Care to help us rid of care to help rid us of the Shadowpine trolls at Zebnoa to the south? The camp straddles both north and south sides of the road to Zul'Aman. That's why I want to have full cybernetics, complete immunity to poison, and, well, you know, done right, immortality. Of some definition. I'll grab their quest in a moment. I want to finish my point. Yeah, some, like, immortality by some definition. The reason I say some definition is, well, depending on, like, basically the way I would imagine it is, like, I don't keep, you know, some people want a full cybernetic body but to keep their fleshy brain. I want, you know, if it can be done right, you know, like synthetic brain or whatever. And you can back up my mind or something, so if I cark it, I can, you know, just insert it in and away I go. Like, you know, re-upload my mind to a new body and away I go. Because that'll be awesome. But, so, firstly, it's not that I couldn't die, it's that if I die, as long as I have the resources, I could come back. So, that some people may not class this as immortality. I don't know what exact thing would have to be considered immortality, like the exact definition, but whatever. The other thing is, some people consider, like, if you do that, like if you get rid of your fleshy brain and use anything else, that like the, you know, the Phillip you all, you know and love will be dead. An exact duplicate will be in their place. Problem is, I'm not sure what I think of that idea. Part of me thinks it's an interesting thought, and it's like, yeah, someone else said it, so it must be right. I don't know. It's just something. Part of me is like, you know, more inclined to listen to anyone but myself. I don't know why, but yeah. But beyond that. Another part of me thinks no, that's inaccurate, and is rather excited about becoming, about cybernetics and immortality. It'll be awesome, provided I could afford it. Oh, one breadcrumb available. The Forest Rider Enclave. Huh. Let's go over and turn in this quest first. It's saying, talking about a breadcrumb quest, and I'm curious, am I skipping a quest or what? I'll just grab a herb over here. But yeah, full cybernetics, immortality, it'll be, if they could work that out, would be awesome. Another thing that I've been, thinking about and found rather interesting is, I don't know if it's true, but you hear things tossed around in various places, but, infinite realities, infinite possibility or something. That just sounds so interesting to me. Don't know if it's true, but, say if it is. Just so bloody interesting. Also, I actually do have to like the effect of all the grass here standing up. Looks really awesome. But anyway, just like that idea because I know, seems kind of awesome. Like, you could go from worlds that are exactly like this one to worlds where, with slight differences, be it like color of one person's eye, to color of everyone's eye being different, to like World War II never happening, to no wars ever happening, to, to humanity not surviving. We never, Neanderthals never evolve into humans, or they all die off. There's a second comet, or illness, or there's another meteor, or there's an illness that wipes them all out, or whatever. Infinite reality is infinite possibility. Anything becomes like possible. Except I know pause menus within a reality. Then again, part of me is thinking, well, infinite possibility, infinite realities, so maybe, but who knows? But I kind of doubt it, kinda. But yeah, it just is a really interesting idea to me. So yeah. Also, excuse me. If, infinite possibility, infinite, realities would mean, say if that was accurate, would mean things like, this is going to sound silly as hell, but, like, take a popular bit of fiction that you enjoy. Reality out there that perfectly mimics it. And then realities out there that mimic it to varying degrees of success. So, that's interesting. It's just an interesting thought that I've had floating around in my head for the last yonks, last age. I've just had that bubbling around in my skull. Oh, and there's the footpaths, the stone lumps I walked over here, I think. It actually looks a lot further on the map, so I'm unsure. But it looks like it. Like, I see the runes there and them and all that.
State your business.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. If they'd just done what I told them to do, everything would have been fine. But no, they wouldn't listen. Now they're all dead. I just want to go home. Home to Silvermoon. I'm so tired.
Glory to the Sindorai.
It looks like he's kind of... snapped. Well, it's... not snapped. More like... he is not having a good time. Good to hear that Let Valen made it to safety, and that he was smart enough to ask you for help instead of just waiting there. I hope that Ranger Salissa made it safely to Farstrider Enclave.
Time is of the essence.
Like, down the road. I'm sure to receive a compensation upon a return. We may have suffered a few losses, but overall I think we've done quite nicely, don't you, Valana? Uh-huh. Whatever you say. He's really after losing it. Kind of remembering a line from a game. It takes a strong man to deny what's in front of him, and when the truth is undeniable, you create your own. I'm not saying what game that's from, because it kind of spoils twist to it, but it's a great game. There's another line from it. You're here because you want to feel like something you're not. A hero. Great line. Great line. Like, seriously, I'm playing that game again. I'm actually happy with the commentary on it. It's fine, I'm sure. But I'm playing that game again at some stage. Just because it's fucking awesome. No other reason. What game, you may be asking? I'm not revealing it. Like I said, those lines would spoil everything. There's a bit of a twist to the game. And they will hint at it way too much. So I can't explain it to you, and I've always against looking up the line unless you want to spoil the game on yourself. So yeah, it's a good game. I really like it. Also, that fire is glowing blue. How the hell did you light this? Is there like a couple Bunsen burners hidden under there? But anyway, yeah, I really like the designs. It's a great game. I actually showed the ending cutscene to Mom, and she was just like, I'm not sure, like, in love with it, or like she really liked it. And she was just saying, you know, if it was a movie, she isn't much for video games. She's not much of a gamer. Wouldn't, in fact, she doesn't call herself one. She just, you know, plays like Bejeweled or, you know, iPhone, iPad games past the time. But she was like, really liked it. You know, thinking if that was a movie, I would like watch the hell out of it, kind of thing.
The dark times will
The lieutenant here rushed us into battle with the trolls across the lake. Said to scout the situation first. We were decimated by stupidity. You hear that, Tamaran? You're an idiot. Will you help us, mage? Those trolls still need to be dealt with. I tell you now. When we get back to Farstrider Enclave, there'll be full counting of reactions, Ranger Valana. You alone were responsible for our losses, and I'm certain that the captain will see it my way. With all due respect, sir, stick it. When the truth's undeniable, you create your own. Yep. Seriously, great game. I'll be replaying it at some stage on higher graphic settings. It'll look lovely. Yeah, I'm actually very excited now. Those trolls still need to be dealt with. I need to stay here and nursemaid him. I think he's lost his mind. Just head east to the other side of the lake into Zebzora. I want revenge. Bring me their ears so I can fashion a nice necklace. Okay, I think she's lost her mind a little to revenge as well. Typically, when people have started, you know, taking ears off their enemies, it's not really a good sign for their mental health. At least, typically within fiction. I don't know much, you know, I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist. I don't deal with, you know, people who will be in situations where they end up taking ears off people. So I don't know any, you know, official information. But yeah, it doesn't certainly sound healthy. Seriously, are these trolls earless? Finally. In all honesty, I should have enough. You know, I've killed 3. I should have enough. 2 ears each. Zeb's Sora troll ear. At least they string together nicely. Hands itchy. Let's try and kill this guy. Okay, brilliant. Oh, auto-looted that. Auto-loot range like varies sometimes. Sometimes I think it's one size and it's in actuality another. Okay. Let's move back a bit. Oh, and thankfully it seems the dogs have stopped barking. That's fantastic.
I can't cast that yet.
Ah, fantastic. Seriously, nothing but earless trolls. Thank you, One Ear. Oh yeah, I said what type of deck I got. I like the expansion of Magic the Gathering. I never said which deck I bought. I just bought the intro deck. I'm buying a few booster packs. Want to make it a bit better. Couldn't see myself really getting into this. Vampiric Thirst is the name of it. It's a... They called it a black-red deck. Even though it's a bit more purple, but whatever. I suppose the cards are their coloring is more black on it. So we'll go with that. I'm enjoying it so far from the few games I've played. Though I've run into times. For those who haven't tried Magic Gathering, you have to pay a cost to summon a unit or cast a spell. The cost can vary depending on the card. Some cards will require you to pay certain. I'll actually explain that point in a second. Like I said, costs have costs, and the costs will vary in amount and what type. The type, by that I mean, I'll just stick with the base lands here. To pay a cost, you need certain lands, or because they provide you with mana. Mana can come in different types, like the purple mana, the red, or the black mana, the red mana, and they come from different types of lands. And the costs can be like 2 red mana and 3 of any other type. I know that's one spell I have. Costs that. I think I explained that well enough. Basically, there's a cost to every card, and you need other cards to pay that cost. Like you'll tap, but as in turn sideways, your land cards, and then untap them come next turn. You can use them again. So yeah, you pay costs to summon a creature via having lands on the field. Though sometimes the issues I've run into with my deck is I won't have the cards I need. Like I'll have too many lands. I'll just keep drawing lands and lands while people kill me, or I keep drawing units and spells and stuff I want without having the units to the mana to actually use them. So it's a bit annoying. The deck doesn't have much drawing ability, like ability for me to just draw a few cards. I have 3 cards in there. Don't remember what they're called, but they make me discard a card and draw 2 cards. Maybe wondering why I would have a discard thing in there. There's a thing called madness. My deck is kind of built around it. Well, not built around it. It's a major thing of my deck, where you can pay a cheaper fee, typically, though not always, to summon a card. You have to discard it first, though. In some cases, the fee isn't cheaper, but it's still nice because you could say summon a new monster, play a spell on an enemy's turn, just because they made you discard it. Okay, I'm going to swing over here and deal with Dawnstar Tower while I'm here. Well, certainly I'll be coming back here. Actually, I won't be. I'll do it now. I thought Zeb Sora was right here, but it isn't. It's here. Arcane Reavers. So I saw a picture from... Oh yeah, I did, yeah. I went yonks ago. I bought the strategy guide for, or it was bought for me, for Burning Crusade, and I did see a few pictures of this area. Though I swore I saw another picture of a blood elf wearing a bit of high tier gear within an area, but still in an area like this. I can't remember it well enough, so I don't know. Oh, nice. Got 4 arcane fragments. No flavor text, though. Also, something I was hearing that might be of interest to other people is there's a new Borderlands after being announced. It's Borderlands 3. Though some people were saying, alleging that they're... Actually, was that? Did I confirm that? I just heard that rumor online that Borderlands 3 was announced. I'm actually going to confirm it right here before I make myself out to be an idiot. Or more of one. Depends on your opinion, I suppose. Borderlands 3.